Welcome back to Predicting the NFL with Mickey G. Today's host is Blue the Cat. And Blue the Cat's going to tell you all about the NFL. Not really, but she was just sitting there, so I thought I'd incorporate her into the video. So why not? It's actually purring right now. I don't know if you can hear that, but hopefully you can't. It'll be a kind of annoying sound to have in the background for the entire duration of the video until she leaves eventually. Probably there'll be a tail just peeking up. But till that time, let's get going, fam. Well, to recap Week 16, I went 12-4, making it my 5th straight week with at least 10 wins or 10 correct answers, whatever you want to call that. Chased me to 155-85 overall. Got the crap fest and the upset wrong because that was the Browns. And that was their one chance probably out of the last two to win. So yeah, it was their last chance really. Because I mean, even though the Steelers aren't playing, most of their starters, they still got the clutchest quarterback in NFL history, and that's Landry Jones. So yeah, I got the game of the week right though, 11-5 there now. So that's cool. Jimmy G is now 6-0 as a starter. Now, sadly, that last win was against the Jaguars. But that's because your boy Bortles went back to being Bortles and threw 3 interceptions in the first half. Now, granted, he threw for like 300 and something, almost 400 yards in the entire game and had like 2 or 3 touchdowns. But too little, too late. And Jimmy G didn't slow down, so that doesn't help. The defense did not play very well. Granted, the offense for the 49ers was probably in good field position, but I wasn't able to watch the game. It was very sad. But, yeah. Well, the Steelers rolled over the Texans, and that was really sad for them. The Texans are now, like, pretty much officially dead. Yeah, it's just sad. Did the Browns win? No, they did not. And yeah, well, bummer. Kirk won. That was pretty cool. So yeah, it was against the Broncos though, so it's not much. But hey, it's a win. It's a win. Vikings shut out Green Bay. That was the first time in a while for them to do that. And Dez didn't catch it this time. The Seahawks did on more than one occasion. With Dak throwing at least 2 interceptions, Dak should have caught the one though. Like it was in his hands. It was, and then he would, and the guy for the Seahawks picked it off, and it was a real bummer for the Cowboys. But I mean, Kamara was the difference. I think, because they didn't have him last time they played the Falcons. The Saints didn't have him last time they played the Falcons. They won, so, I mean, pretty fresh. Plus, there was the butt interception by Marcus Lattimore. So, that's pretty chill as well. So, yeah, that's it for the recap. Moving on to the predictions. Well, our first game is Kansas City versus Denver. Kansas City beat Miami. Denver lost to Washington. Kansas City has now won 3 straight, so they're doing well again. Patrick Mahomes is starting. That's an interesting choice. I don't think they can move up any in stuff, but it's still an interesting choice for the Chiefs to start him over Alex Smith. But hey, whatever works for you. So, but Casey's still getting back to where they started the season, and that was really good. And so I think they're going to continue that. They're going to win. They're going to get the dub. They're going to beat the scrubby Denver Broncos. Oakland versus Los Angeles. Well, Oakland lost to the Eagles, and the Chargers beat the Jets. Oakland's now lost 3 straight. That's not good. So, I mean, Chargers win because Oakland's kind of bad, and the Chargers, they're coming off a win. So, hey, Chargers win. Plus, they still have a chance to make the playoffs. So, that's kind of important as well. Oakland versus the LA Chargers. Oh, wait, I just did that. Never mind. Houston versus Indianapolis. This is our crap fest of the week for obvious reasons. Well, Houston got blown by Pittsburgh, as I said, and Indy lost to Baltimore. Now, Houston has lost 5 straight. The only win they've had in a while is DeAndre Hopkins' sick catch, bruh. Now, he's not playing. And it's like ending his streak or whatever. I don't know why they're doing that. But, okay, whatever. Houston, Indy's lost 6 straight, though. So, but Houston doesn't have a quarterback. Possibly TJ Yates. He might be ready by then. Your boy Quavo is like, bruh, throw me in that uniform, man. I played QB back when I was in high school. I was a baller. So sign me up, Houston. Play one game, That's all I need me for. I mean, what's the worst that could happen if I get hurt? Hey, it's on me, bro. You know what I mean? So I think they should do that. That'd be pretty chill. But they're not going to, obviously, which is a very big bummer for the rest of us who want to see Quavo throw some touchdowns for the Texans. And hey, who knows? Maybe he's good. Maybe he'll be a better football rapper than Le'Veon Bell. But, sadly, we don't get these kind of things. But since, Indy actually has a quarterback that they've had for a long time, they win. So, yeah. Buffalo versus Miami. Buffalo lost to New England. Miami lost to Kansas City. Buffalo has a chance to make the playoffs. And Miami sucks. So, Tyrod and the Bills get it done. And that call was bull crap, and he caught it. And come on, NFL, dude. It's not even obvious, bro. I mean, it's very obvious. You're just rooting for the Patriots. Now, when the Jaguars beat him in the playoffs, probably in, AFC Championship or something, that'd be pretty fresh. And I'd be like, yeah, that's right, NFL. Can't even cheat your way past this one. And they're going to go in the Super Bowl and probably lose or something. But hey, they'll be in it. And that's a first in franchise history, so that's pretty chill. Well, our next game is the Jets versus the Patriots. Jets lost the Chargers in New England. They played Buffalo and the refs won or something. I don't know. Jets lost 3 straight, probably because no Josh McCown. But, refs. So Pats win. And if you remember, first time these two teams met this season, there was a nice touchdown that didn't go the way of the Jets. I mean, it hasn't just been recently, man. All season long, this has been happening. Telling you, man, something's going on. Well, Cincinnati versus Baltimore. Cincinnati beat Detroit. I don't know what the heck that game was, but come on, Detroit. Stafford, that's not earning your paycheck at all. Baltimore beat Indy. Baltimore can make the playoffs. So they're probably going to beat Cincinnati. Plus, boy, Marvin, is pretty much giving up on the team. He's leaving after the season, so screw him. Actually, I don't really care. But Ravens win, so yeah. Cleveland versus Pittsburgh. Well, Cleveland lost to Chicago. Pittsburgh beat Houston. Pittsburgh is playing the clutchest quarterback in NFL history this week, Landry Jones, as I already said. The Browns suck, so Pittsburgh gets the dub, and so does Landry Jones. Same as last year when he beat them. Yeah, that was fun. Browns suck. Yeah. Jacksonville versus Tennessee. Jacksonville lost to Jimmy G. That was a real bummer. Tennessee lost to the Rams, and that was a big good one right there. Tennessee has now lost 3 straight because they're actually low-key trash. Jags going to prove they're the kings of the AFC South. They're going to knock them out of the park. They're going to get this big dub. They're winning this baby. Bortles are going to play like earlier December Bortles. Be a beast. They're like 3 touchdowns and 300 yards and maybe 50 rushing. Why not, He's got more rushing yards than Mariota. Just saying. New Orleans versus Tampa Bay. New Orleans beat Atlanta. Tampa Bay lost to Carolina. Though it was a close one. Bucks have lost 5 straight. And the Saints want to keep first place, so Saints win. Plus it's the Buccaneers and they kind of suck. So Dallas versus Philly. Dallas lost Seattle. Philly beat Oakland. Philly won 3 straight. 2 of those have your boy Nick Foles. Now, didn't play as well as he did the first game he was there, But, I mean, Dallas has one game plan. That's Zeke. So if the Eagles' defense keeps playing well, they stop that, boom, they're good. Gone. Eagles get another one. Dub. Carolina versus Atlanta. This is the game of the week, my friends. Game of the week. Carolina beat Tampa Bay, barely. Atlanta lost to New Orleans. Now, the Panthers have won 3 straight. But Falcons want to make the playoffs after their choking last year. And since the Panthers almost lost to the Buccaneers, and Cam Newton's so unreliable, it's either one week he's Superman or the next week he's his own kryptonite. So I think Matt Ryan says, you know what? I want to at least make the playoffs before I can choke in the Super Bowl. But then there's also the memes where, like, you can't choke in the Super Bowl if you don't make it to the playoffs. But that'd still be choking to make it into the playoffs when you have a big chance here to win. So I think your boy Matt Ryan and Julio and all those big boys up in there get this dub here. Beat the dumb Panthers that I don't like. Washington versus Giants. Washington beat Denver. The Giants lost to Arizona. The Giants have lost 5 straight because they suck. And Kirk is a G, and the Giants suck. And the Redskins win because the Giants suck. Alright. Green Bay versus Detroit. Green Bay got blown out by Minnesota. Detroit lost to Cincinnati. Both aren't great. Stafford is better than Hundley, so therefore the Lions win. That's math for you. Now we got San Francisco versus the Los Angeles Rams. Now, this is my upset. San Fran beat the Jags. They can beat the Jags. Maybe they can beat the Rams. You know? The Niners have now won 4 straight, all with Jimmy G as the head. Jimmy G's a beast. And Jimmy balls. Jimmy gets the dub. Boom, shakalaka. Niners are looking good again for the first time since Joe Montana. Well, not really, but they had a good defense a while back when they made the Super Bowl with Kaepernick. But and Alex Smith, he was a part of that as well. So, you know. Anyways, Arizona versus Seattle. Arizona beat the Giants. Seattle beat the Cowboys. Cards haven't looked great as of late. Tristan's back at the head there at the quarterbacking position, so that's a bummer. I mean, just put Matt Barkley out there. You get the easy dub. That's all I'm saying. Seattle got a big win, and they need another one. Seahawks win, baby. Seahawks win. Chicago versus Minnesota. Well, Chicago beat Cleveland. Very proud. Chicago has beaten everyone in the AFC North. Now, 2 of those teams are kind of bum. But the Ravens aren't bad. Ravens have a chance to make the playoffs. Now, for the AFC, that's pretty good, you know? But for the NFL, it's not that much of an accomplishment because the AFC is kind of trash. But they also beat the Steelers. Now, the problem is they have 5 wins on the season, which means 4 of those wins are to the AFC North, and I'm pretty sure the other one is the Niners before Jimmy G. So not much competition that they've done well against besides the AFC North. So I think they're going to fail again. And the Vikings get the win because they're good. So yeah, that's all for this week. I'd show you my cat again, but it has since left. I know, real bummer, guys. But, adios. That's it. Boom.